for me no say one other issue and so abegin tra on social media this beautiful girl no one fe pay na or student me no say student no or Yasantua senior high school Yasantua girl senior high school na she went viral ni nyane say o hwe itinua na wo lady need so and lady itinua na edosin yi pa na then the day no to try because school no enyina ekọ SHS and senior dey SSS. You could see they allowed this and they told us say it was so chouty. Your hair should be kept down, neat down and shaven and not shaved. Until lady way on the teen, you know, to me fast teen way and course until was so shaved and also. Baba now all trying to know try the before and after. I know they to social media man for both say I didn't I buy one else ye trying to teen you school into your chobe teen. A man no can say a man for be brave reacted to this. One person I know can say also about reacted to this issue. And you'll be asked MzGee na hosting a TV show. As a TV show na hosting no a United Showbiz and I see a wako brooch. Or the same be about tuja and it's very important say between some MzGee and tuja because MzGee is of the view say you see and then you say ye nuano mumba ye momu yo muti. You really free say you abrofo muti any before you tree a different. Abrofo ni chinyo ko dwari mu ogyen so mu dwari mu be ye die wo ye ne pen me na dwari mu de bia e be ye brown ye chinyo so e ye din so it requires constant care. Sisi an ye se nuanom enketo omunkoye omukosko omunkoye omuti e na MzGee ebisa se ye te ha ye se aduane ye nuanom keto ombedi wo sukro mu ni bi na obanka sankasa okoyi ni trini ba ko common kon kritimi charge 400-500 cedis imbo free ya sebio school fees ko muntimi tua anaye free aduane ombedi kromuni no yesi omunkoyi omuti. How would they maintain it? Yenko tie insema MzGee editu ja to me a very good thing na waka and also ye ba ye kwa tie some of the submissions are aba because China ne TikTok aba be pim. In fact, now the Chinese form the law be biased. Our law be can once, but they could see in some MzGee edituja. When we come back, we continue this particular update. There's been
chaos on social media. People saying that this thing about shaving your hair before you go to school is primitive. Where is this coming from? That a school's requirement is now being seen. There's been chaos on social media. People saying that this thing about shaving your hair before you go to school is primitive. Where is this coming from? That a school's requirement is now being seen as barbaric. How are we supposed to regulate hairstyle? Now, headmistress, they can't even manage common sweat, not to talk of managing their hair. So we should set up salons all over. Schools that are crying for land to make dormitory. People are sleeping on the floor and they are using the same comb on our children. My child went to school without dandruff. They came back home with dandruff. Can you imagine the chaos of somebody's hairstyle blocking somebody else if it is not well regulated? They'll be washing hair. Do you know how many schools don't have water? Now, they don't give exit to go to town to go and braid hair in Puni. So if your argument is that we didn't braid our hair, but yes, we didn't make the grades, how are you sure that these ones that are going to braid their hair will make the grades? There's a huge canker, especially with the senior high system. 4 good months, children are going to stay at home. People are pregnant when they are returning.
So that is exactly what is really going on. MzGee I can hear. But then one person so can simbi says can ye. Because according to Sapa Paya or Casano or Patches says Sisiano, ye phone scrana, ye de my nuanum ketwana, almost you, hey, me amiti meka. SHS for you on my bone. The youth these days, I dream when it's Timmy Yan said, or bear TikTok account. Now I sat. Now we're posting and there's peer pressure among them. Sometimes I sit down and I cry for our future. So
if it comes to the issues of hair, my question is, we have raised so many, objections to this, not because of the freedoms we don't want to take it from the students, but the fact that we are going to manage hair aside managing academic work. We are going to create an unnecessary competition where people will come with different hairstyles and their friends want to do the same. Because students at that level, there's a lot of peer pressure. There's a lot of copying among them. We are just saying that even now, we are battling with them having mobile phones concealed in their closet, which is taking a lot of their time on TikTok and other things. Are we willing to add more? And let's look at the quality of the results that's coming out. It's as poor as anything you can think of. My wife is an adjunct lecturer at UPSC, and he goes to class and she comes and is depressed. Some simple thing you think they should know, like they don't know, but they are holding mobile phones. As I sat here, I've Googled everything about the CD, put in ChatGPT, reading about it. So the mobile phones they are holding can be a whole information pack. Right. But mine, believe you me, they are sitting on TikTok, they are not reading anything. So some of the freedoms have to be taken from their hand. One of the best performing universities now in Africa is Covenant University in Nigeria, owned by Bishop David Oyedepo. Okay. Do you know the secret? When you get into the school, you don't hold a mobile phone for 4 years. Okay. In that university. And it's contributed to one of the best performances globally. I'm not talking about even Africa. Because distraction is taking off. And the simple rule is that when you come, you are not using a mobile phone for 4 years. When you vacate from home, you can use your phone. If you don't want to come, please stay home. It's as simple as that.
Therefore, in summer, Papa no kaya, and no, or patches of Nigeria, David Oyedepo University, and Covenant University. In fact, all Casa Kranam go. You see, one of the world best African performing university is ranked like good globally. It's ranked very high. Okay, among African universities, no, Sa University no is ranked 25th. The secret is that in Bofanomuku University and also Mkuta phone, so they are concentrating. And then you are okuta phone, you are okuta phone. ChatGPT, you could actually learn everything. There were machine in the team because now doing your TikTok, now doing your series, Nigeria forces ultimate share. Eco see, I just a Morris Sam, any Uche Montana, man, you be showing yana or narrative actual. But then common things I will be to know your left and right onim. Or also can be about TikTok. You see, TikTok, it is not in China. Even though TikTok came from China, it is not in China. So why would China bring TikTok and not allow it in their country? It is because Omunim said TikTok a weapon, a deadly. TikTok is banned in China because China for say and what flano. Until China, a different version of TikTok use. As a different version of TikTok, no. And it doesn't hook the children, which means we still time after a certain time. No one said no, a bit doom. I was okay before. Also, children and teenagers are not really allowed on there. Also, even on the same China form version of TikTok, no. They are teaching maths, they are teaching science, they are teaching technology, they are selling goods and services, they are doing correct marketing. Uba Chrome dance challenges, endurance versus Afronita. I don't have any issues with that, but then the rate at which a big issue. And our panel party said, I didn't see a China for or my TikToker or my TikTok. I may be asking for now, we use TikTok. That is a big question. And then I'm saying China for the law be about. I don't know if you've seen it on social media. Say, see, and before you come on social media and talk, this time I'm here, you know, Obabe Kasa about national issue, health, science, military, and a defense issue. No, you need to have a degree, university degree. We need that same law because kwasiafobi Kasa Emma advice on social media and yenti rapane some or kind on that same font. The
TikTok and the feed that we get in TikTok in Africa, you think the same feed they are getting in China. But the TikTok app came from China. Go and see how we are playing with TikTok and how the feed they are giving them there. They are giving them feed that is making children learn, making them become productive, and they are giving us the one that people are dancing. So you see, it's something we have to have a national strategy around everything. We shouldn't sit down there and we are the same secondary school that we are debating here. Go and see the living conditions of students because of free SHS. Classrooms crowded, dormitories crowded, and people are even dying. But because we don't have statistics, if it's Credit Rollins who is dead, yes, it's a national figure. So we all will see here. What about that boy who died at Pandu because he ate some bad food and we can't account for it? Who will go and report that one? And so we have to leave to the bigger conversation. And this peripherals doesn't become a national issue. If you are the young woman whose activity sparked this conversation, between the plenty hair and the one they cut was looking more beautiful than the other one. What is your problem? What is your problem?
It's on the
No. What is your problem, sir?
Yeah,
the
so-
girl was making me more beautiful in the cat hair than the one that he had plenty hairs on.
Yeah.
So therefore, in sema ekwaso eno no na